two parts of the question. The first being what's the status of the policy that allows city workers to work from home? Do we have any numbers on that yet? The second part of this is trying to get an update on what's being told to employees who are either have been in contact with someone who tested positive or someone who's showing symptoms, and what employees are supposed to do if they don't have any paid time off or sick leave to stay out of work.
Well, in terms of city employees, there's been a couple of things that we've articulated. One is the civil leave through our work from home policy that has been implemented. It is on a case-by-case basis as we assess every single day. So every day more and more are moving towards that with a clear articulation of what the duties are and accountability measures that speak to the work that is expected to be completed. And we have no reason to believe that it would not, be done. As it relates to our employees that are on quarantine or have tested positive, absolutely, again, the civil leave kicks in, and then, of course, the extension of sick leave, and we will assess those cases again as we need to. Some will utilize all their days, and we're wanting to make sure, as best as we can, that we are able to provide for them while they remain sick. Again, as it relates to a cost reduction plan that speaks to the city population, employment population across the board, where we're not leaving off the thought of furloughs or layoffs associated with that. Of course, if any of that is, activated, the unemployment and the unemployment insurance could kick in. Our employees would be able to apply for that. But in terms of our situation, it remains fluid every single day, and moving to have more people go towards the work from home, activate that policy. Gilbert, is there anything else I can add or you want to add? Okay.
So there's no numbers that you can provide in terms of numbers of employees who are working from home? I mean,
we can give you a breakdown. I'm not going to give you, say, X, and it's about 20%.
About 20%?
But, yeah, I mean, it varies department to department. On average, I'd say about 20% right now. I think as we move toward the end of the week, we're going to start driving more toward a skeleton crew. Early part of the week, it was important for us to understand our volume, what our needs were, in order to have the right people able to service the public. Now, as we have a better baseline and foundation for that, we'll be able to reassess and start working toward more of a skeleton crew and ensuring that those that can work from home are working from home, and those individuals that can't, understanding what the situation is like and finding some solution toward completion.
But civil leave is being offered currently for people who have to self-quarantine?
Yes. If there is, and this goes a lot through the Department of Health, so I don't want to get too much out of my lane, but if there is some employee that either is affected or in a close situation has been affected by the coronavirus, civil leave does apply in that regard, and I sent the policy memo related to that.
Yeah, and I think we made that available to you as well, and that will go into play in terms of civil leave that's already activated. And absolutely, for those employees that are on quarantine and or have tested positive, which they're on quarantine as well. Yeah. And that number grows as well, still fluid.